Welcome to the party. Greetings and welcome back to another birthday-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Geycen Oliveira. Today we have the Golden Oreo birthday cake flavor cream Oreos, which I had thought I had done a review of many, many years ago. The problem is that I don't think I'd actually started doing my Oreo reviews until, I don't know, I guess it'd be around 2008, 2009. No, that's way too early. Doesn't matter. I had done the chocolate ones because my friend Laura, who I worked with at the time at Gibbons Books and Little Dickens here in Lynchburg, Virginia, she brought them in for my birthday one year. I think it might have been my 40th. But they brought this back, and I had overlooked it a few times. It's already been on the shelf for a little while at my local Walmart. And the thing is that it looks like a golden, Oreo cookie. Now, this is supposed to have birthday cake flavored cream. This drives my friend Frank batshit crazy because any birthday cake could be a birthday cake, chocolate or devil's food or angel food or whatever you're into, like red velvet maybe. Any of those could be a cake. So birthday cake is not really an accurate descriptive word, but I think we all know when something is birthday cake flavored what it's supposed to taste like. It's supposed to taste like a party in your mouth, like the ice cream. I just want the whole experience of a kid's birthday party in my mouth right now. That sounded terrible. I take it back. Let's take a look at these. I don't know. I'm not expecting much. I really am not. But this is the very first Oreo review, ironically, since my birthday. This is the first 50-year-old literally doing snack reviews on YouTube. Yeah, you get it. You get it. If you've been around, you get it. Here, I'm going to smell them. And then I'll show them to you. It smells like a kid's birthday party if little Jimmy threw up like 2 rooms like away from the party. And there's too much salsa there as well. But no, it smells sweet. It smells like a sweet Oreo, golden Oreo cookie. I want to give it one more smell. Well, you guys take a good look at it here. There you go. You like that? I hope you love it. I hope you love to look at the Oreos. Okay, we'll take a look at one of these, maybe twist it open, see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, it's just, confetti. It's your typical, like, frosting that you can get with confetti in it, whatever, whatnot. Also, thank you very much to Jess and Herbie for providing us with this very slowly breaking cookie dunking mug here. I really dig it a lot. You can throw a cookie in there if you want to. I try to remember cleaning there at least every 7th or 8th time after I've had an Oreo, so it should be okay. I think we're in the clear. We'll get to the milk segment of this at a later date or in just a few minutes after I get through the dry segment. By the way, she has a channel called Cryptid Bits with General Tidbits. If you've never checked it out, it is a channel about all things that go bump in the night, cryptids, paranormal, ghostly, weird shit happening in your bedroom, cats and dogs living together. I'm just going to try this, and I'll let you know what I think of it. Got to keep clear that this is not a golden Oreo, that this is a birthday cake Oreo. Here we go. I was wrong on a lot of levels. We're not going to talk about that right now, though. In my head, I want you to imagine when I was in that slow motion scene that the music you would have been hearing would have been Nothing Compares to You, and it would have been the Post Malone Oreos. And maybe I did it, maybe I didn't do it. Anywho, if I did it, as this was starting to fall apart in my mouth, I was chewing it up, as humans do. I realized that this is a very birthday cake flavored thing. You know what I'm talking about. If it's supposed to taste like that flavor, you nailed it, Oreo. Because I was just expecting a golden Oreo with some, like confetti in it, but it's not. I was dead wrong, and I apologize to all you good folk out there on YouTube. This is a delicious cookie. It's really sweet. It's not a toasted coconut Oreo, if you want to check that video out. That's my favorite Oreo of all time. Followed up very closely with the Post Malone one, which there will be a card up here in like 10 seconds, and then you can click on it if you want to watch that video. That Oreo is ridiculous how good it is. I've actually bought 3 packages after my initial box package that I did for the review. Let's try this in milk. Yeah, there's no little kitties drowning in the river today. That's a good thing to hear. Old Ben, he's up down by the river, though. He's looking. He's going to catch that old scoundrel eventually. Here we go. It's just tough to live up to the Post Malone Oreo. It's so good. That like this, it just seems like part of something that could have been better at this point. What he did with that cookie, I know it was Post Malone and him alone. When he constructed or cast his wizardry spells on the factory to make these cookies, he just did something real different. The chocolate and the golden Oreo now is something that I feel needs to be done more, or at least experimenting with the flavor of the outside cookie a little bit more. But we're here for the birthday cake golden Oreo review and demo. And they're not a bad cookie. I'm going to give them a straight 8. They're better than I think maybe a golden Oreo. I don't know. It depends what you're in the mood for. Oreo is one of those things where they do have so many varieties out there, not just limited edition or seasonal ones or anything like that, but legitimate flavors that are available year-round. Like, let's say there's 20. I don't think I'd be wrong. I'd probably be short. There's probably actually quite a few more than that. But this is something different. Actually, I think it would be really good if you dipped it in vanilla ice cream. Like, let a bowl of vanilla ice cream sit out for 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Take a look at it. Flop it around, ooze it around. If it's moving a little bit, just flip that ice cream over. Start dunking these into it just like that. Do not go over 327. Do not stop before 327. And if you're in a temperate climate, you should end up with the perfect results for just raking the cookie across and getting just the perfect thin layer of unfrozen, frozen, melted ice cream on a golden Oreo cookie. But this kind, the birthday cake kind, because that sounds like it'll be a pure delight. Like, it seems like you don't even need a cake at a party at that point. You just throw out like mounds of these for the kids to just shovel their filthy little hands into, rummage through them, grab it, dunk it in some frickin' milk, splashing it's going everywhere. Still haven't found that footage, by the way. If you know, you know. And milk certainly enhances the whole experience here. I like the broken down cookie. I almost would like to see, even though, I mean, this flavor doesn't do a ton for me, it's very good, but I'd rather see other flavors done in some of the cakesters. This would be a good cakester. Like, I think this would be really good cakester. I feel like you'd have the birthday party experience right in your mouth. Look what I found. I was at a Fresh Market today, and they had chili maple, the classic sauce. I don't think I've had this one. If you go back, you can always check out the Hot Ones episode, one of my favorite episodes that I've ever filmed. Jess was a big part of that, and so, you know, a great deal of thanks goes out to her. But we're going to try this at some point on a future episode. I'm super excited. It's not supposed to be really hot. It's obviously their first level. It's a 2 out of 10, they say, on the package. I found that the last classic was one of the finest delights and one of the mysteries of those boxes that you get, and getting a chance to try all those different flavors. So there's that video out there, and if you know, some interesting questions about me and the Vodkast and so on and so forth. So if you're looking for something to watch, that's definitely one of my favorite episodes. And I hope you guys have loved today's episode as much as I have loved making today's episode. And if you do, would you please consider subscribing or sharing this with somebody who you think would consider subscribing to the channel? It'd be a huge help for me. Love doing what I'm doing. They always say, if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, unfortunately, not working a day in your life is also not money. So all these little things do add up. And I do appreciate those of you who are Patreons for the channel. And if you'd like to help the channel in any other way, we do have an account, Patreon account. If you want to join, it starts at $1 a month and goes up to about $20 a month. There's 5 tiers. It is never expected, but always appreciated. And don't forget to make somebody smile today. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today. Tomorrow, let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit more happy birthday-ish. Together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment is going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, but never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.